The question is, do you need a real estate license to invest? Hopefully you can see that. Well, my answer was right here. Someone asked this and I thought, well, perfect. Let me answer that. Do you have to be a real estate agent to invest in real estate? Well, Michael Manaskanian, own around $20 million of real estate, and I am not a real estate agent. So no, you do not need a real estate license to invest. And this is just sharing, like I literally focused on being an investor. That was the only goal. Being a real estate agent, helping people find homes to buy or how to sell their homes is very distinct from being an investor and figuring out what investment properties, what properties are good investments that are worth buying and holding. So if you want more information on that answer, it's right here. But let me break that down even further for you, right? Just wanted to screen share that. As always, please stay connected with me. Instagram, we're just starting, growing a little bit, but Michael MNAT. So let's get into that even further. So if you're already a real estate agent, I'm not saying don't be one, right? If you're actively making money as a real estate agent, that's good. But if you're someone that's brand new in real estate investing and you want to become a real estate investor specifically, being a real estate agent doesn't really help you with anything outside of maybe having MLS data. So you get a little bit more access to data than you would if you weren't a real estate investor. However, for me, if I need access to that, I talk to real estate agents and just get that information. And there's so much tools like PropStream, one of the tools that I utilize. There are so many tools out there that already allow you to get the majority of that data. So the benefit that you get of having a real estate license, it's not that big of a benefit, right? Maybe it also helps with communicating with other agents. But once again, I'm not a real estate agent. I communicate well with real estate agents. I buy deals directly through real estate agents without, needing an agent on my side. So if you just learn, you're going to be a head and shoulders above just getting a real estate license. Real estate license doesn't teach you anything about investing. And if you ask a lot of agents, it doesn't really teach you a lot about anything, right? It teaches you enough to pass this test, but really what you learn is in the work itself. So getting the license is not going to do anything, except it might be a detriment. So if you're doing some off-market deal finding and you are a real estate agent, then you have to disclose, hey, I'm a real estate agent. That's one of the biggest reasons why I did not ever become one, because I did not want to have to say, hey, I know I'm trying to buy your deal off market, or, I know you don't have it listed with an agent, but I am an agent and I'm looking to buy your deal. I just didn't want to come off, a lot of the people who are willing to sell without agents don't then just want to sell to a real estate agent. It's just like maybe a little bit of mindset thing or whatever, but there's a massive advantage to not being an agent and being a real estate investor. And then the benefits of being a real estate investor do not outweigh, I think, the cons and the time and effort. If you spent that same time and effort studying to be a real estate agent, just being an investor, you'd be way better off if your goal is to actually own real estate or wholesale real estate, own real estate, lend money out to real estate investors, analyze real estate investment deals. Doing those things will make you a much better real estate investor than getting a real estate license. And you only have so much time. Time is finite. So why utilize that time on something that's not benefiting you? But if your goal is to potentially make some active income through helping other people buy and sell homes, okay, then go be a real estate agent. And if you're already an active one, it makes sense to maybe obviously maintain your license. You're already a real estate agent, and then leverage that in your investing. But if you're brand new, there's literally, in my opinion, no benefit of becoming a real estate agent. I think there's more detriment, right? Because now you have to disclose you're an agent and you're wasting time and energy doing something that's not in alignment with your goal of financial freedom, which comes through buying and holding real estate, right? Which is being a real estate investor, not someone who helps a buyer find a property or a seller sell a property, right? Very distinct things. So you do not need a real estate license to invest. And on top of that, I would not recommend you to have a real estate license if you do not already have one. There's no point of going out and getting one. It's not worth it, in my opinion, right? If you already have a real estate license and you're actively making money on that, cool, keep doing that in conjunction with real estate investing. Don't stop your active income source. Keep doing that while you get better at real estate investing. So hopefully that answers that question.